I've heard about the so-called events at the Westfield Shopping Centre in London over the weekend when the so-called anti-lockdown movement caused a massive scene, and as you can see, the Sun labels it as distressing scenes. So what we do on this channel is we expose fake events with actors and provocateurs and infiltrators. So what we're going to do is we're going to expose this event as a staged event. We're going to do it in parts. Now I want you to focus on the blonde hair guy here next to the black guy with the green t-shirt. Okay, so blonde hair, black t-shirt. Once the police get closer, what he's going to do is he's going to knock their helmets off their heads. He's going to do it twice. Okay, so he literally performs an act of aggression towards a police officer. So what he's doing really is what you could say inciting a crowd as well. So classic agent provocateur stuff, yeah? So he literally just knocked those two policemen's helmets off. Now, most people will just watch that, not know who he is. Well, I know exactly who he is. Not name-wise, but I know who he is. I've seen him before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Because basically, once you realise who he's connected to, then this looks even more like a staged event. So let's pause it here. And we're going to see who that guy with the blonde hair is, okay? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what I've done is I've taken screenshots of that video so you can see the blonde dude a bit better. So as you can see, he's got his arm fully extended out and he's reaching to knock the policeman's helmet off, and as you saw, he did it twice. Okay, so like I said, that's classic agent provocateur style. And so what I want you to do though is also look at who happens to be behind him as well. Okay, so there he is with the blonde hair, hand on his head. I want you to look at that guy with the blue shirt. Now some of you will recognize him already, but if you haven't, I'll show you now. So those two are these two. Okay, blonde guy and the short guy. Now, what do you notice about their ears? Well, he's got an earpiece in, and arguably he's got something in. It's a bit harder to see him, but this one on the right has definitely got an earpiece in. Okay, look, we'll show you here. So that's definitely them. They're both together at this event. One of them's definitely got an earpiece in, and they're both at this event here as well, where the blonde guy is knocking helmets off policemen's hats. Now, if that isn't agent provocateur style, textbook style, I don't know what is. And the fact that he's with his mate, who is also here with him on a separate occasion, and he has definitely got an earpiece in. Yeah. You can see the cable by the neck. And what they're doing is they're just sort of walking around the outside of this event, you know, like a policeman would, just surveying. And the fact that he's got the earpiece in as well, the fact that they're together there, the fact that they're together here as well, that he's literally behind him there while he's been an agent provocateur. Because what you got to remember is agent provocateurs, traditionally they've been policemen themselves. Like in Canada, they got exposed. They had 3 of them got found out that they were actually police. They had like the same boots that the police wear. They had rocks in their hands because they were going to cause trouble, and they got caught out. So that's him there, literally being an agent provocateur and knocking policemen's helmets off, flying, so they go flying. There they are at a separate event, earpiece gone in the earpiece right there, yeah. On the outskirts of the event, just sort of surveying it, looking around, patrolling the area. And here's another photo of them together. So this will be the 3rd time. Look there. So there he is on the right, yeah, the small one. And then look here on the left. So that's the 3rd occasion now that I found them together. And Look, that's at the Westfield shopping centre. So that's him close up, and he's got a sheep mask on the back of his head. Yeah. So I think that already shows you that the events that happened at the Westfield shopping centre are already dodgy. Look, here's another occasion where he's not with that man, but again he's got some kind of earpiece on there. Yeah. Here he is on the 26th of September, Trafalgar Square, next to someone who we exposed laptop guy is. I mean, who takes a laptop to a protest, for one thing? And then the tall guy next to him, we've seen him over and over again as well. So this small guy who had the earpiece in, probably got it there, but you can't see it's got a hood on. Here he is with other. This one here with the EA7, he is definitely an agent provocateur. Okay, on the 26th of September, while everyone was trying to was trying to get each other to sit down, because that's what you should do. He was trying to get people to stand up. Okay, so he's an agent provocateur, and he's right next to this guy here, the small guy that we just saw with the earpiece, and Tatman's right there as well, and so is a guy with the fake blood all over him. Here he is as well, with the police right next to him. So he looks like one of them. And the fact that he had the earpiece in is like the cherry on top of the cake, yeah? So he's right with all the actors this one.